Good morning, grade 8. Today we are going to solve the homework, which is the second homework we took in this video, inshallah. So let's start from the first question. The first question asked us, he wants us to write the symbol of all of these elements. Okay, you can use the periodic table if you cannot get them all, but I will help you here in some of them. So oxygen, we know that the oxygen is, yes, we took it a lot of times. Yes, oxygen is O. And the hydrogen is, yes, excellent, H. Chlorine, yes, C, L. We have to write the first one in capital and the second letter in small. The sodium, we know that the sodium is Na, excellent. Fluorine, this is F. Okay, and carbon, we took it before, also C. Helium, yes, excellent, He. And nitrogen will be N. Copper, we will write it as Cu. The sulfur, yes, sulfur is S, excellent. Magnesium will be M, and the second one's G. Manganese will be Mn, excellent. Neon will be Ne. Then the bromine will be P in capital first, Pr. Then phosphorus will be only P. Okay, then silver will be Ag, and the lead will be Pb. And iron, we took it before several times, iron is Fe, and calcium will be Ca, and the potassium will be K. Okay, so this is the symbol of all of these elements. So let's move to the second question. Write the name of the elements that corresponding to the symbol. So here we have the symbols, and he wants us to write the names of them, and let's see if they are look like the first one. Cu, we said that the Cu is the copper, so you have to write the copper. K is the potassium. C is the carbon. Eu is the gold, so I will write the gold because the gold is not up. Okay, then let's see. Zn is zinc. Is it we didn't find it here, so let's write it. It will be zinc. Okay, Pp is the lead, as you can see here. Fe is the iron. Na is the sodium, excellent. And S is the sulfur, we took it here. And Al is the aluminium, so we must write it, aluminum. Okay, then Ca is the calcium, you can see it here. Ag is the silver, we wrote Ag here. P is the phosphorus. O the oxygen. I will be iodine. And Sn will be, we can, as I said before, you can use your periodic table to find the answers. So Sn will be where we can find, yes, you can find it here. It will be 10. 10 called the Sn. So we have to write Sn here. It's 10. H will be hydrogen, we took it before. And F is the fluorine, also we wrote it up in the first one. And Ni will be the nickel. Okay, and Hg will be, yes, mercury. You can see, look in the Hg. Let's look for it in here. Where is Hg? Hg, could you see it? Hg, yes, it's the mercury. Excellent, super. So as we said before, if you want to find something, you can find it in the periodic table. Okay, Then let's move to the second question. Homogeneous or heterogeneous matter. So I'm giving you different examples here, and I want you to classify them if these mixtures are homogeneous or heterogeneous one. Okay, let's move to the first one. The first one said flat soda pop. Flat soda pop. So if you are drinking soda, do you think that you can differentiate between the component of it or not? Can you see the liquid, the gases, and so on? Yes, so flat soda will be heterogeneous. So you must mark this one. We can make it as a click or something, right? We can write here, yes. And cherry vanilla ice cream, we have a lot of components. Can you differentiate between these components or not? Cherry vanilla ice cream, yes, you can see the ice cream, the pieces of cherry, and so on. So this will be also heterogeneous. Okay, Italian salad dressing. The Italian salad dressing is consist of oil and vinegar, sometimes mustard, sometimes some sauces, so you can differentiate the components too. So this will be heterogeneous. The sugar, is the sugar already is a mixture? I don't think it's a mixture. It's a component or a compound. Yes, it's a compound. So we going to leave them both because the sugar is not a mixture. But if we mix it with something else, so we must write that it's a mixture. Okay, the soil. Could you see the component of the soil? The dirt, the sand, the clay, anything? So yes, you can differentiate. So this will be heterogeneous. Okay, aluminum or aluminium foil. The foil, if you have a sandwich or something, sometimes you put it inside the foil. So can you see the components of it inside, differentiate between them? No, it's a homogeneous, yes. And black coffee. The black coffee, can you differentiate or see the sugar and the coffee and the water? I don't think so. It will be homogeneous. Stirred sugar water. If we stir some sugar in the water, did the sugar disappear or not? Yes, it disappears. So it will be a homogeneous one. City air. City air mean if it's you know that's polluted air, a lot of smoke inside it. So can you see it inside by your eye or differentiate the smog or the clouds and so on? So the city air, I think you will have to say it's heterogeneous. Paint. If you have paint stirred, if you have different colors and you paint and stir them, could you differentiate between them when they become one color? No, so this will be homogeneous. And dropping alcohol, the alcohol which we use it and to put it in any wound or any injuries. So the alcohol, I don't think that it's kind of mixture, so the alcohol will be a compound, so we won't choose any one of them. And iron, it's also an element. We cannot write it as a homogeneous, so we can write here C, compound. We can write here element, so we know that this means compound or element. And also in the sugar we can write compound, so when we study we know why we didn't choose one of them. And beach sand, the sand which is white on the beach, could you see or differentiate between any of its components? If there's any trashes or something, I'm sure that you will write it heterogeneous. But if it's white sand without any trash or something or rocks or something, I will consider it as a homogeneous. Okay. And purified air. And if you look to any air without any pollution or something, you will find it clear, I think. So it will be homogeneous one. And spaghetti sauce. If we do the sauce of the spaghetti, if you put oil and tomato sauce and some water and you can differentiate between the oil and the sauce and so on, right? So we will write heterogeneous. Okay. Let's move to the last one here. he wants us to classify if this is a physical property or a second property. So we must choose if this properties belongs to what. So if it's physical, use E for external or I for intensive. And we did not take this part, so we just will write if it's physical or chemical. Okay, so the blue color, we said that the color is a physical here, yes. And density, yes, we took it also as a physical characters. Flammability, if it's flammable or not, we can burn it or not. I did not mention this in the physical, so this will be chemical one. Solubility, the solubility is a physical property. Excellent. React with acid, any reaction, we must know that this will be a chemical process or chemical property. Support combustion, refer to the burning also, so anything react or burn or combust, this will be a chemical one. And the sour taste, the taste, we know that the taste is a physical. Melting point, consider as a physical. React with also will be chemical. And react with base, any reaction, you have to say that this is a chemical one. Hardness, if it's hard or not, this is physical, sure. And the boiling point also, this is a physical. And can neutralize a base, so we will make it in a reaction, so we will also add it as a chemical one. And the luster, consider as a physical. And the last one, odor, like the above one, it will be a physical character. Okay, so we finished this part, and let's move to the second part. The last part here, we have it also, we have to know if this is a chemical or physical change, and I will answer the sheet later with you after we discuss the physical and chemical change. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it and you get the scores of it and all of your answers is right. Thank you so much. See the other videos inshallah.